We are back from the shadows again. Out where a rigid wrench is your friend. Yep. And that's important. Back from the shadows again. Here we are. We've got our sandpaper. We're ready to just do this thing. I did some work off camera. I don't know if you can tell, but I've done some things off camera. It's been a busy week, friends and neighbors, and I tell you, when you have a busy week, there's not a lot you can do. You got to get things done. One of those things, I hit the 14-inch Ridgid with the... I hit the Ridgid 14 with the wire brush. Yep, I did it. Couldn't help it. Had to do it. But let's get on with this. Let's get this ready to go. We've got the paint. Well, we've got the primer anyway. We've got the sandpaper. I got it all cut into nice little squares. And we're going to go from 80 to 2,500. Are you kidding me? We're going to do 2,500. Why not? Because this is all for the cameras. We're having fun. All right, here we go. We're going to do a horizontal. Let me show you something here. Look at that. That's actually working. Unlike that crescent wrench. Okay. Yeah, I can get down with that. I don't think I'm hitting it all. All right, oh yeah, there we go. Now we're in business right here. Ready? Look at that. Almost. Yep. Just this area up here doesn't want to touch. Well, we've almost got it. All right, that's 80. We've done our 80 grit on that part. Well, as much as I've hit this already with the grinding tools, it's almost not really affecting it. We're going to try nonetheless. And this is already pretty shiny. I don't know. We might be seeing some futility here. Let's... wonder. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's covered. So that was 80. We'll put that back because we may reuse that on some other smaller things. Oh, speaking of crescent, yeah, off camera I did some work. So I cleaned this up and put the handles back on. Hit them with a heat gun. See, it's still, handles are on there. They're stuck on there. And probably gonna get a very thin, instead of a thin oil, I'm gonna use like a petroleum product, some kind of thin wax. I have an idea of what I'm going to use, and it's something you can buy at the local drugstore or something like that, that I'm going to put on here, and then it's going to go into my kit. I didn't worry about cleaning it up too much on the handles because, again, this is going to go in a tool bag and go out in the field and get beat up and scuffed up. Because just like they're robust, you know. I like them for that reason. Yeah, we got about 20 sanding papers here to do, so let's chat more of that. So here I've got 100 grit, and we're gonna go vertical here. Probably sitting there going, you know, this guy is insane. Yeah? You bet. Wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. You know. I've got some surprises in store for you all, though. This isn't just all we're gonna do. So I'm guessing you all watched my previous sanding video. And so I'm gonna do all of you a solid. And I'm not gonna continue sanding this. You're just saying that because you're lazy. You're right. But also, we've got a dying battery on the camera here. And you know, this is a process that's going to take me a while. And it's like, do we want a several hour long video of me polishing a wrench here? No, we don't. So let's get down to business here. And the business is, we got to get some more things into the drink here for over the weekend. We're going to start with this Armstrong, oh yeah, pipe threader. Look at this guy right here. Old school. Yes, sir. I don't know how old, but very old. Oh, here's all the rest of the pieces for it. Yes. Now, I've got a ratchet pipe thread. I'll show it to you right here. This is pretty much what I use here for pipe threading. And I also have my pipe vise here, the Erie Tool pipe vise, one of the first tools I used in the evaporust. And that's all I did to it, and you can see it's gotten some rust since then. So that was about 5 or 6 years ago I did that. So let's take this apart and get it ready to go. We might throw some other stuff in there too. So these handles surprisingly come off very easily. I tried it before we filmed. I know. The mystery. we want to see all of the accidents that could happen. I had the torch ready to go, friends. I tell you, I was ready to torch this thing to get it off, but it just came right off. So no worries there. All I'm doing right now is I'm hitting it with the wire brush, just enough to get some dirt off of it, some of that surface dirt. The plan is this weekend I'm going to get a second vessel for chemicals here, so that I can have a constant simple green and a constant degreaser station and a constant rust remover bucket. That way we're not stopping and filtering so often, but we can do more projects here. I hope we're getting a good before. Man, there's a lot of junk in this. Tell you what. Let's scrape off this paper here. It says $8, but you know, I got it at a discounted rate. I didn't pay no $8 for this, but even if I had, that's a pretty good deal. Because all of the blades look pretty good. I say that now, and you can see that these are disintegrating. Is that right? No, they're looking good. I am not worried about it at all. But man, these things are rusty. This is one rusty thing. So let's get this set up here. In fact, we'll just move this guy right here. Okay. I hope the battery doesn't die as I do this. We're going to take all of this apart. As you can see, there's a lot of parts here. Do you even know how to use tools, Joe? Well, sort of. I have an idea. Oh yeah, this is why they don't make them square anymore. Just a thought. Probably why. But see, this thing still works pretty good. It works well. It works well, Joe. I know. I am familiar with the English language. Sort of. Enough to get by, you know. You know, the other tool restorers I watch fast forward and stop motion they time lapse all their unfastening and remove and disassembly. Well, that's great for them. Good for you. Oh yeah, it's in there tight. I don't have any penetrating oil. I do have some lubricant though we can use if need be. Ooh, that's dirty. Filthy. What do we do about that? So much sawdust. I'm guessing this was in somebody's wood shop and they were not into Festool. The dust removal. Let's try our 8-inch crescent here that we